We're going to continue looking at some more examples on solving systems of equations by elimination.
Circle all the coefficients. So all the coefficients of the number before the variable. So -8. Don't forget the symbol. 9. Nothing there. Nothing there. Make the coefficient of either x or y the same by multiplication. Okay, so can I make y, can I make 2 9? No, that's not gonna be easy. But I can definitely make invisible 1 8. How can I make an invisible 1 8 by multiplying? I multiply everything here by 8.
This is a listening check. Color in the circled -2.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. So it's gonna be -8x minus 16y equals 19 times 8. Now I'm doing this without a calculator. So 8 times 9, remember I showed you how to do that. 8 times 9, that's what? 72. Carry 7. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 7 is 15. So 152. Okay. Alright, so line up the x's and the y's. Okay, so I'm going to write this first one out. -8x plus 9y equals 2. Write this one out too. -8x minus 16y equals 152. Okay. The signs for the variable you eliminated have to be opposite. So remember I multiplied this, I was trying to get rid of x, so I was making them the same. They have to be opposite to each other. So if not, change all the signs of one of the equations. Doesn't matter which one. All right, so the first time I changed the first one, so now I'm gonna change the second one. Doesn't matter, as long as I change all. So negative is gonna change to positive, negative is gonna change to positive, positive is gonna change to negative. Add the two equations. So this is gonna eliminate, which is the entire reason why we did that. Then we have 9 plus 16. Okay, so 9 plus 16 is 25, I want to say. Yeah, 25y equals, positive meets negative. Negative is going to win by 150 because I'm going to lose 2 people. All right, then divide both sides by, so it says add the two equations and solve. So by 25.
This is a listening check. Color in the word solve where my left finger is.
Y equals -150 divided by positive is going to give me a negative. Now how many quarters go in $1.50? Okay, so when numbers are big, try and also think that way. So 4 quarters go into $1 and then another 2 goes into 50 cents, so that's going to be 6. Put a box around. Anytime you get y equals or x equals, put a box. All right, then step 7, plug in the answer into any original equation and solve for that variable. So whichever one looks easiest. I'm gonna pick, I guess it really doesn't matter. I'll pick this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna write that equation out. So this was -x minus 2y equals 19. And I'm just gonna see where I put y, I'm gonna put -6. So I have -x minus 2, and now I see a y, which is -6 equals 19. Okay, then we're just going to solve that. All right, so this is -x, multiply those two, that's gonna be +12 equals 19. Okay, I want the x to be positive. Okay, so if I did my boxes and circles, I'm going to bring this to this side and that to that side. Okay, so this is going to become +x and this is going to become -19.
This is a listening check. Color in -19.
So then I have positives are meeting negatives. They're going to fight. Negatives are going to win by how many? By 7. And I just have x on that side. So x is equal to -7. So write the solution, x and then y. So my solution is -7, y is -6. All right, check to see if that is a solution. So remember, you just have to plug it into both equations. So I'm going to write out my equations, which were -8x plus 9y equals 2, and the second one was -x minus 2y equals 19. And now I'm just going to substitute where I see x, put -7. So -8, -7 plus 9, I see y, which is -6 equals 2. Same thing for the second one. I see negative, it's negative first and then x, so parentheses, -7 minus 2 and then y, which is negative 6, equals 19. And you can put that in a calculator, but once again, I'm doing this by hand. So this will be negative times negative is positive. 8 times 7 is 56. Positive times negative is a negative. 9 times 6, and remember I showed you their hands, 9, and then you count 6 fingers. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you put that sixth one down, and this is your answer. So 50, and then how many are here? 4.
This is a listening check. Color in the box. Y equals negative 6.
56 minus 54 is 2, so that works. Over here, we got positive 7. Negative times negative is also positive. 2 times 6 is 12. 7 plus 12 is 19. And so this is a solution. And that's all there is.
So let's practice.